Good. Are we on? Hello, everyone. It is Sunday. It is me. We're not live. We're not in any studio I'm familiar with. And we're also not in our underwear. It is after Wrestle Dream. I'm in St. Louis right now. I'm in my suit. There's a hip. I thought I would wear it and then I could disrobe and that'll be the thing. I got the nice loafers. I believe these are Cole Haan. Yes, isn't that something? They're not new, but they feel like it. And I think that's the important thing. Let's kick them off here. Let's have a good time. Obviously, because of the circumstances, pay-per-view week, there's no AEW. But that's okay. We're going to be back next week with an episode that is unlike any other episode I've ever done. And that's all I'm going to say about that. In the meantime, you have so many other Hays you can go watch. Let me take this off, huh? Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. It's seersucker. Isn't this beautiful? It's not just for summer. You can use it different seasons. The belt. Let's see if I can get this off in one rip. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's incredible. And let's get the gist here. Look at these. It's a nice contrast. The plum and the periwinkle. And, of course, I have coffee here left over from this morning. I'm never really without. You order in bulk. This, I will say, St. Louis, St. Louis is bad at almost all food. I had Italian the other night, and it was not good. There was nobody Italian there, and I think that's the first sign. I mean, it's a little racist, but I think it's racist with a good intent. Mainly me enjoying my meal, you know what I'm saying? It was not good. Anything I've eaten, even from Uber Eats here, even the Starbucks, I would say 1 in every 3 coffees I've had here is good. And then I went this morning before we went to the show. On the way to the show, let me properly disrobe here. That's better. And now we're back. After, can I lower this? I can't even lower this. Oh, this is just embarrassing now. After, how am I supposed to? Yeah. There we go. This morning on the way to the show, we stopped for coffee, as we are often want to do. And I'm in the coffee place. I got a little oatmeal, I got a little coffee. I'm saying, this is great, this is going to be fun, this is going to be nice. I look, and it was a hipster coffee place. Everyone looks nice and affable and young and hip. And I go, oh, this is lovely. And I look, there's a box on the counter, it says prayers. And there's another box with note cards and a pen. They want you to write your prayers and put them in this box. And then it dawned on me, we're on this university campus, and it's one of those weird Jesus cafes. And I look over to my left, and there's a fucking Bible study. But it's all young people, which is even weirder, right? Isn't that a little fucking creepy? And then there was an elephant, a gold elephant statue, and you thought it was a Buddha elephant. But you look closer, it's just an elephant with a pattern on it. It's not a Buddha elephant at all. And then you look at the bulletin board, and it all starts making sense. It's part of their plan to look young and hip as a Trojan horse to get you with the word of the Lord. And so, nevertheless, I had already ordered my customary cold brew. And it came, and it was about 3/4 of the way full. So, I guess Jesus fills the rest of the cup. That's how that works. St. Louis, not my favorite place. I can't tell you, I mean, the arch, they just show the arch, which, like, everyone can draw an arch. It's not a big deal. It's not even charmingly grotesque like Philadelphia. It just has nothing about it. I mean, look, Wrestle Dream was fantastic. It was a hoot. It was a hullabaloo. I hope some of you watched me on 0 Hour with Renee and Jeff Jarrett and plenty of guests, even though it was airing at the same time as Tailgate, which was quite a confusing ordeal, I know. The lights went out on us 3 times, and we had to block out the noise of the actual show going on behind us. I felt disrespected. I felt secluded from society. But I also want to thank everyone for coming to the comedy show the night prior in St. Louis. We sold the place out. It's called the Crack Fox. And it was us. It was a guy named Fun Rocket Ship. And me, Cole Cabana, Tekla, Harley Cameron, Jeff Jarrett, Karen Jarrett, and Tony Schiavone. But we had so many special guests, which we've never had before. Bryce Remsburg was there, Jerry Lynn was there, Dean Malenko was there, and David Crockett. Conrad Thompson, of course, came, tried to take 10%. David Crockett was there. And all I'm going to say is that he wore a pink sweater, which was adorable and wholesome and preppy, maybe from one of those Jesus cafes. And he started a foreskin chant. I'm going to provide zero context other than it was a wild time. And we may do it. I don't know if we're going to do it full gear in New Jersey. I don't have enough time to turn around. But thank you to everyone who came. It moved my heart in many ways. So it is after midnight. I need to go to bed. You all need to fucking deal with that. Go watch the AEWs. By the way, I saw the guy who had the sign say, "Get Kenny Omega on AEW." I'm sure he saw it. He grabbed another sign out of the audience about Inoki, and he raised that. He didn't raise my sign. He had to have seen it. Doesn't make any sense. Keep tweeting and keep making signs. It's working. It's not working, but the intent is there, and that's the important thing. That's it. Go watch the Haze and go tweet the people you want to be on the show to be on the show. It's that simple. That's what I'm asking of you today. Okay? Great. Good. Get a final look at these. Final sip of this. Oh, I hate St. Louis, but in the meantime,